Hello, this is Grandma Terry, and I am reading for my grandchildren the Berenstain Bears and the Trouble with Things. Here's the first couple pages. Okay, and here's where we're going to go next. Like most cubs their age, brother and sister had a lot of things. Things like toys, games, books, puzzles, bikes, skates, soccer balls, a deluxe swing set, a super bounce trampoline, 17 Barbie dolls, the complete Space Grizzlies video library, and much, much more. But even though they had all these things, there were plenty of others they would like to have too. See, there they have all those different toys. They're very lucky. Okay, and here's the next part. One morning, brother and sister noticed Mama getting ready to go out. "Where are you going, Mama?" sister asked. "To the Bear Country Mall," said Mama. "We need new sheets and pillowcases. Our old ones are almost worn out." "Can we come?" brother and sister asked. "There are lots of things we need at the mall, too." "Well," said Mama, she wasn't so sure there was anything the cubs really needed. They already had so much. But Papa chimed in as well. "Let's all go," he said. "I'd like to look at some new fishing gear." Mama wasn't so sure that Papa really needed new fishing gear either, but they collected Honey, that's the baby, and piled into the car for a trip to the mall. Okay, and here's the parking lot at the mall. The Bear Country Mall was humongous. Do you know what humongous means? It means very big, very, very big. It looked like a giant castle with towers and flags flying, and its parking lot was humongous too. The Bear family had to park far away and take a long hike to the entrance. Okay, and here's inside the mall. Inside the mall, they joined huge crowds of bears, all busily shopping for things. First, they stopped at a store for the sheets and pillowcases that Mama needed. Brother and sister were bored. "Can we go to the toy store?" they asked. "We'll see," said Mama. Okay, and now they're in a fishing store, like a sporting goods store. Next, they went to a store for the fishing gear that Papa wanted. He looked greedily at all the shiny rods, reels, and lures. Greedily is like greedy. It has to do with being greedy. And greedy means when you want more things just to have them and not because you need them. Like more than your share. When you want more things than you could really have a place for in your life. You just want more and more and more. That's called greedy. And everybody feels that way sometimes. It's not wrong. It's not wrong to be greedy, to feel greedy, but you have to kind of watch out for if you act on it, if you do greedy things. He bought himself a new salmon reel. Salmon is fish. Brother and sister were still bored. "Can we go to the toy store now?" they asked. "We'll see," said Papa. Okay, and here they are walking through the mall. As they walked through the mall, they passed near the toy store. "Look," said brother and sister, "we see the toy store. Can we go in? Please, please, pretty please?" Papa and Mama looked at each other and shrugged. "Well, why not?" they said. Mama and Papa quickly found out why not. It's interesting that they let Mama wear something else. I've never in any of the other books seen her wear anything but the dress. Okay, and here they are inside the toy store. As soon as they were inside the toy store, brother and sister began to ask for things. All kinds of things. Brother asked for a Space Grizzlies play set. Sister asked for a pink Barbie dream house with matching pink sports car and pink swimming pool. I have stickers. Okay, and here they are, getting carried away in the toy store. And they both asked for new skateboards, new video games, new puzzles, new craft kits, new rollerblades, new mini bikes, new baseball gloves, new hockey sticks, and anything else they could think of. Mama and Papa Bear were not pleased. Okay, and now they're in the bookstore. In the bookstore, Mama picked out a book. Wait a minute, they didn't say what they got. Oh, we skipped a page, sorry. Okay, here's back in the toy store. They're trying to deal with all these requests. "I am shocked by how greedy you are," said Papa, holding his new fishing reel behind his back. "Well," Mama said in his ear, "maybe we shouldn't be so shocked. After all, we're the ones who gave them all their things to begin with." Said Papa, "I guess you're right. What should we do?" "I have an idea," said Mama. "Let's stop by the mall's bookstore." Okay, so now they're in the bookstore. In the bookstore, Mama picked out a book. "This is just what we need," she said, opening it. It was a storybook Bible. Okay, I didn't see that coming. She showed the cubs a picture of a king wearing a golden crown and rich robes. He was seated in a garden. All around were beautiful flowers. The colors of the flowers were even brighter than the king's crown and robes. Okay, and so now, see, they're still reading the Bible. "Who's that guy?" asked Brother. "That's King Solomon," said Mama. "Now listen." She read, "See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin." What's spin? What do they mean by spinning? They would take the fur from sheep, and they had a kind of a machine, a wooden machine, and they could make thread from it, that spinning thread from wool, and then they would make clothes out of the thread, like yarn. They do not labor, meaning work or spin, yet I tell you that not even Solomon, in all his splendor, was dressed like one of these flowers. "Huh?" said Sister. "What's that mean?" asked Brother. Okay, and here's more explanation. "It means," explained Papa, "nothing that a king with all his money can buy. is as beautiful as the simple flowers God creates. Good point. Oh, said brother and sister, thinking that over. Well, said Mama, it's time we were getting home. Soon they were driving through the beautiful spring countryside. Stop, said sister. What's the matter? Asked Mama. Look at all the flowers, said sister. They were passing through a field of bright yellow flowers. Can we stop to pick some? Sister asked. Oh my gosh, look at this. They're in a field of flowers. The whole family gathered big armfuls of lovely, fragrant wildflowers. Sister sniffed them deeply. I guess these flowers really are more beautiful than King Solomon in all his splendor, she said. That's King Solomon, dear, said Mama, but you are right. The things God gives us are much better than anything we can buy. What sort of things? Said brother. Now, let me just pause here to say, what do they mean by God? God is the one who made everything, the earth, the stars, the planets, the sky, everything. God, as far as this is all just what I think, is not a person, but has the feeling of a person, like the caring and intelligence of a person, but somehow is all places. So when they say God, they mean the one who made everything. Okay, so here's Papa Bear explaining the things in the world that are better than things you can buy. Things like the warm sun in the day and the bright moon and twinkling stars at night, said Papa. Things like the fresh air we breathe and the cool water we drink, added Mama. What about the birds in the sky and the fish in the sea, asked Sister. And clouds and rainbows and rain and snow, put in Brother. Snow, yelled Honey. Well, not today, Honey, laughed Papa. See all the beautiful things in nature. It's good to be aware of them, to notice them, because it makes your life happier. And here they are coming home. The Bear family got back in their car and and drove on. As they came to the top of the hill, they could see their treehouse home in the valley below, lit up by the golden sunset. But one of the best things of all in God's whole wide world, said Papa, is our own home sweet tree. And, added Mama, our own sweet family to go inside. These are precious blessings, your family, your home. And I really like this picture here. I think that it's very fun to look at. So what this book is saying is that people like things, and that's okay, but there are many other things in the world that will give you beauty and enjoyment other than things that are bought, and you should have both in your life. That's what they're saying, is that the things you can buy are not the most important things, and they're not the only things. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.